All right. Get this here going. Hey Nielsen, how you doing? How's everything today? Glad to see you. Yeah, that's a good call. 314 is a good call. I do the same thing every now and then. I play a birthday. Um, you'd hate for it to come and you miss it. Um, Hi Tara, hello. Yeah, I'm doing great. One day at a time. That's all I take it. Other than that, I get frustrated. I don't think no more past than the day. I learned that a long time ago. But I don't know. Seems like I got an echo somewhere here. I don't know. That's the other phone. Yeah, might be. I'm doing great. Doing great. Um, we got 299. Okay, that's my everyday carry. I'm looking for it definitely. I, I'm planning on the back end too as 992 because that 92 haven't failed on the back end like that here. But I'm looking for it. Patiently waiting. But we had the 36 to hit twice off the pairs for evening, and because it had the 613 that come in, then it had the 936 on the pairs. Okay, he patiently waiting for sure. Um, and it's on the 38. It's been 73 days since it's been out. So that's when I start looking at the pairs. So when my number come in, I'll know what to play. That's how I do it, especially on them pairs. But you like I said, you can't go wrong tracking those the front pair, back pair, same pair, single digits, because it'll all come together as the year goes in. So tracking going pretty good for everybody with the system now. If there's anybody new on here, you want to introduce yourself and where you from? That's what I'm gonna do here. You say it was it straighten up and play right? I don't know if it's Missouri. It's just these numbers. The numbers you'll see. These numbers just do what they do. Okay, good, good. You're still tracking, Tara. The numbers do what they do. You'll see. And I mean, we're gonna watch. If they doing something slick, we'll see it. It's 1,000 numbers. You can track them. You can see on here where the 38, 73 days. Out of those 10 that were left, the 10 pairs that were left, that 15, 16, 19, 24, 36, 38, 47, 58, 59, and then 89. At 38 is 73 days out. So, like I say, if that's when I start looking for them. When they get 60 to 90 days, I start looking at them, and I wheel them down. Like if this 38 goes into next month, that's gonna be my number I would look to play for sure, because I know it's 73 days out on evenings. And if you track at midday, you would look for the same thing when you're tracking your pairs. And they did this 936. So when they played that 3-6 again, so it didn't hit twice already. And the 1-5 hit twice with the 1-4-5 with everything in the red, 1-4-5 and the 8-5-1. And then you got the 6-6-1-3 and the 9-3-6. And that's how I track those pairs all year. So any of these pairs that are left, if one of these left, I'll carry it over to the next month and highlight it. So I know how I can track the pairs every month. And then 38, I start looking, checking the front pair and the back pair, see when the last time it fell and how it fell on that 38. So I'll be ready when I hit. I already know what numbers I'm looking at playing. That's basically what I wanted to point out. Like I say, using Missouri as a template for everybody to kind of have a guide on what's going on with the numbers. But I knew this year was going to be a little something with the numbers, but I don't think it's going to be all that much. I think they'll fall in line in March, and then as you track and you'll see them. And if you got your everyday carries, especially that 992 and that 292, if you're carrying that, you'll be in good shape. And I think we got some people on here. So I'm gonna go over the some of the tracking here on the master sheet. As I was saying, this is the master sheet that covers all 1,000 numbers. All right, at a glance, and you have your base numbers here, which is 22 straight numbers and 10 of the doubles. All right, these 22 base numbers, whatever winning number come in, if you do the 1-1 rundown on them, one of the base numbers will always be in that rundown. The 012, the 013, the 014, the 015, the 016, the 017, and the 018, and the 024, the 025, the 026, the 027, and 037. Whatever rundown comes in, one of these straights will always, base numbers will always be in there. It might not be in the same form, because you know these come 6 different ways. So you would look for the base number, and whatever the number, when the number came in, you will always be able to find it in that column. Same with the doubles. You have the 01, the 001, the 002, 003, 004, 005, triple zeros, and you have the 011, 022, 033, and 044. Okay. Oh, you can't see? Hold on. You can't. Oh, I'm sure. I thought I flipped it. Hold on. All right. I guess I'd have flipped it and it didn't flip. Okay. Give me a minute. All right. Can you see it now? Okay. All right. Okay, yeah. All right. Again, like I was saying, we have the base numbers here, which is the 012, the 013, the 014, the 015, the 016, the 017, the 018, the 024, 025, 026, 027, the 037. These are the straights. These are the numbers that will give you, when you do the 1-1 rundown on these numbers here, you get 720 numbers, because all these numbers here can go 6 different ways. And 6 times, and 12 times 60 gives you 720 numbers. Okay? Now, hey Sky, how you doing? Give you your 720 numbers. And the doubles, which are 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, triple zeros, 011, 022, and 033. They can come 3 different ways. And 3 times, each column is 30 numbers, 30 numbers with the 3 different ways times 10. So you got 9 of them, which is going to be 270 numbers. So you got your 920, your 270, and your triples are 10 numbers. So that gives you all 1,000 numbers on this one sheet of paper. If you write them out like that and do the 1-1 rundown on each of them. Another thing about each one of these columns, all the numbers mirror each other. So at a glance, you'll always be able to look at every column and see what number and its opposite played or didn't play. Same thing here. Again, like I was saying yesterday, you'll always know when the column is due and when the number on that column is due as you marking them off through the year. Now, this sheet here is done as an annual sheet and a monthly sheet. That way you can look at a glance yearly what numbers ain't played, also what columns ain't played as you do the sheets every month. That's how it's set up. And this is the sheet I started off with. Then the others, the strategy number 2, 3, and 4 came on later. But this here was the one I started off with. And after starting off with this, I started wanting to know where the front pairs and the back pairs of the numbers were. So I made, that was going to be strategy number 4 rather, on there. So I'm pretty sure everybody on here pretty much familiar with those. If you're not, I can show it to you. But that's the I call that my creation, my baby, my things that changed it for me, and let me know what those numbers were actually doing. And that's why I could start playing and not worrying about chasing all those numbers, because I knew how long it would about take for them to come in, and it's about right. It can take 60 to 90 days, or even a little longer. That's why I don't carry as many numbers. I just wait, and then I love tracking them so I can see what I'm gonna hit with. And I always say November and December and January are my heavy hit months, because I can see what the numbers have done. Normally by that time they done fell in place, and you got a good idea what's going on with them. Three one four PL number. Well, my cousin's birthday is tomorrow, so I tried calling her today, but I didn't get her, so I don't forget tomorrow. I try to call ahead of time because I might forget. Mhm. Let's see what. Scott, did you see that? Okay, did you see that 38 ain't hit in 73 days? 33 8 pair. It was slow last year too. It didn't hit to December. Yep. Okay. Good. 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 Because that 338 is still out there, and the 838 probably would, like I say, would mirror it. Blackberry cobbler. That sounds good. Okay. Um, you thinking you still playing those triple ones and triple sixes? Looking at them, Scott. Oh, for the night? Oh, okay. Okay. Now the ones and sixes were slow last year. So it's possible that they could come in, but like I said, I'm still more or less looking at the twos. You were looking at them all wrong? Let's see. Okay. So you keep the two numbers, not, okay. Okay. I'm missing something here. You saying you were looking at them all wrong, the pairs, and you saying, if it was 47, I would play 3-4-7, not 4-3-7. I'm not understanding how you were looking at the single. You talking about the single pairs are wrong, or the front pair, back pairs, Nelson? You talking about? Okay. Okay. All right. You would have kept the 3 and 6 as a pair because 3 and 6 is a pair, right? The 9-3-6. With the pair, unless you know which, the front or the back, it too much wouldn't have mattered how you would have played it. And oh, unless you're talking about off the column. Let me look. Hey, BLZ, how you doing? Glad to have you with us. You been feeling better, BLC? Been doing well. Everything's going good. Everything's going good. Can't complain. Everything's going good. Really good. Like I say, one day at a time. Right. Yeah. Uh, if you box it, it wouldn't have mattered too much if you boxing it. Um, but if you know that 3-6 ain't fell on the back end, or that 9-3 ain't fell on the front end, then I would have played it 9-3-6. Or just if it had played, if the 3-6 hadn't played on the front end and the 6-9 hadn't played on the back end, then I would have played the 3-6-9 like that. Uh, that's how I look for the pairs. But normally on those pairs, until I see when they hit, I will them 50 cent box, the 380, 381, 382, all the way down to 389, like that. Um, that's why I like tracking the pairs. So uh, when I'm tracking the front and the back, I have an idea of how I'm gonna play that number to play it straight. 3-9, okay, and the two on the back. Like I said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Just take your time. It's coming. Uh, you didn't track it, so and you're tracking your other numbers quite naturally. So when they come, you know what to do. 8-8 mirrored 8-8-7. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Might as well wheel your doubles. So, okay, I don't know if we're on the same page here. You mean you ran your doubles down? Is that what you're talking about on your wheel of BLZ? You wheeled the doubles down like 880, 881, 88. That's what I'm talking about, wheeling it out of making it 10 numbers. Are we on the same page with wheeling? I might be saying something, misusing a term when I say wheel. Oh, combo. You talking about combo? Well, we call it combo. So either way it came in, that's what you're talking about. Right. Okay. Yeah. That. Yeah. That's exactly, yeah. Okay. We say combo and y'all, I guess y'all use wheel. I'm kind of using the terminology wheel for uh, doing 10 numbers, like for the pair like I mentioned, where you run it down straight from 8, like that 3-8 ain't been in 73 days, and I would wheel it. I'm calling that a wheel. Um, 0 to 9, 38, and wheel it from the 380, 381, 382, all the way down to 389. That's the terminology I'm using for that as a wheeling that 38 pair. Without any way it comes, you'll get it 50-cent box. Yeah, like that. Yeah. I try to look for a terminology for using that when I run a pair, calling it wheeling. So make it kind of easier for people to understand. Because I do that pretty much with pairs if they ain't been in, and I see it, they ain't been in like 3 months or 4 months or something like that. I wheel that number, and that's what I call it. Yeah. Anybody new here? Got any comments? Or got any questions? Want to say where you're from? Okay, I think everybody's been on here. But that's pretty much. I don't see anything that's sticking out. I'm nothing but the pairs, pretty much. Um, like I said, last month they ran all the doubles, and they ran all the single digits pretty much too on last month for that short month. How many numbers I play a day? Hey, hello, Miss Shah and Egypt. I play right now. I'm playing. I'm playing my daily carry is 160076 that 574. Then I'm carrying 292 and 992, and I'm carrying that 92 a dollar on the back end, and then I'm carrying I take 50 cent because I got the 92 on the back end, so I take 50 cent and I do the 092 50 cents straight, 192 50 cents straight, 792 50 straight. So I run anywhere between $7 to $8 to $10 a day. That's what I play. And then I'll cut back on those uh, if I got a little short, but I usually can stick with that pretty much. Yeah, those are good with that 3-8. But I'd go with that 3-3-8 and that 8-3-8. I'd go with that. That 3-3-8 didn't fall last year, and that's on the board to be played. Um, yeah, yeah. You don't want to try to chase. You don't want to try to hit the numbers. This is system is set up to let the numbers hit you. As you watching and tracking, and you building your bucket list, and you'll start knowing what numbers you're going to hold on to. And even when I have to cut back on a number, when I hit, I know to pick that number back up. So I'm not guessing what numbers I'm gonna play. I always got my eyes on my numbers that I'm going to be playing. because you're covering everything on the 1,000 numbers. So, like most people do ask, like I say, what to start. The $5 card is pretty much, you want to start with that. Um, I'm trying to think of a way to have people cut. Because me, I'm thinking now, if I was to do it with my numbers, I'd find one of the pairs, a back pair, front pair, that ain't been in over a year or so, like that 992 that I'm playing right now, where the 9.2 on the back end hasn't been in for 18 months. Um, and and the 992 and the 292 haven't been in for a couple of years. So what I've done is I made them my everyday carry, and like I'll say, I do 50 cents straight on the 092 and the 192 because they haven't been in a while. And I make them my everyday carry. And then when I hit, keep carrying that 9.2, and I'll straight box it or run it down straight box on the back end. I might pay the whole column or the whole wheel. I'll call it as 092, 192, 292, all the way down to 992 straight box. And when it hits, then I'd be carrying that 92 because it hasn't hit in a while. Make that kind of my focus. And then my 160, my 076, and my 574, I'll reinvest in those numbers. So I invest in when I'm carrying, and then when you're hitting decent, then you can go back and check your bucket list to see what other number you might look at adding in. If you find a column as you're tracking that ain't hit in 4 months, then you go to that column and start playing numbers off it or playing the whole column. But it depends on my money. When I hit, I'll play the whole column straight box and have one like that. But I'm never guessing where I'm getting my numbers from because I've been tracking them and tracking the columns. Uh, like I say, when you always know what columns are due and what numbers on that column, so each column is due at a glance. And that's, you'll see that working for you. Everybody's number is going to be running different. Midday is going to run different from evening. So is no no strain as you start tracking. Like I said, you got one sheet you have for annually, and the other sheets are done monthly. January, February, March, April, May sheet every month that you're tracking. That way you can keep up with the columns individually, like that. Yeah, and it works. It's worked for me. I don't get too all bent out of shape if I miss, cause just 1,000 numbers. You ain't gonna be able to play them all, but you can track them all. We definitely can track them all now, and it don't take much to track them. Yep, and you'll see a lot. You're gonna see a lot. Yeah, it's gonna work for you. That's good, BLC. Yeah, cause well, if everybody was like I was, we had no idea why we was playing our numbers. We had no idea. We was playing. I mean, I was looking in books. I was going here. I was going there. I was doing everything. I was, going on YouTube, doing tic tac toe, date grizz, everything else. Still, I didn't have no idea why I was playing the number until the picked red glance sheet. And then when I started tracking them and seeing, I could see what was going on with the numbers, and realistically seeing that a column wouldn't hit for 4 months, then I'm like, okay, I'm going after this wrong. I got to cut back. Like you say, I got to cut back because I was just guessing. So I had to let the column wait on the columns to show me what numbers to play or what whole column to play, like that. And that's why I stopped playing midday, Cause well, midday for one, I wouldn't get up. If I'm rambunctious, maybe if I want to play. But what you can do, like I say, for midday, you'll start tracking, and when you see, like I say, numbers that made up where you kind of sure it's gonna come, you could play that number as a daily play on midday. Like I said, I've done that numerous of times. Like a 5-5 front pair don't fall, 5-5-1 back pair don't fall, or 5-1 back pair don't fall. Then my number to play is 5-5-1, and then I check to see if 5-5-1 didn't fall midday, 5-5-1 didn't fall evening. I make that my daily carry number. Oh, you only play three numbers? Okay, good. Oh yeah, it sure did. It did. One. I don't know. I was playing with my old phone, and I put it on airplane so they couldn't get to it to change it on me. I don't think, but they might have a way. That's why I want to see if they could change it where I got it on airplane, and if they can so much. But I didn't mess with it. I was fortunate enough to have an older tablet that's got a calendar on that already does what the simple app was doing. That's how I knew what kind of calendar I was looking for. But with this laptop, it's already built into the laptop, so it ain't no way they're gonna change that or they can get to it. Say keep it on airplane mode. That's what I plan to do. I'm keeping it on airplane mode. Yeah, I put it on airplane. I say, oh, they tripping. I say, I put this one on airplane mode. They can't get to it. Yeah, but that's like I say, that's kind of lousy. They could have kept both of them going and gave you a choice of which one you wanted to choose between. That would have made better sense to me. But who knows what I know? But there's no way I'd have did nobody like that. They got all their data, and then you're gonna tell them, well, we're gonna change everything up. Screw you. See you later. you know. No way. Oh man. I never would thunk that, but hey, time brings about change. Yep, I'm gonna keep it on airplane mode, that's for sure. But I'm scared because I say I'm about to forget or turn it off airplane mode, they might jack it up. So I just left it alone, period. Uh, on that end, yeah. And went back to the laptop that I was carrying, using. But the old phones used to do that until they changed them too. Automatically downloading your data from your other phones. And I'm like, why they doing that? But didn't you say you got another app though? Another simple app that was working? A BLZ? Okay. All right. That's good. At least you found, but did you have to put the data back in? Oh, okay. All right. I don't know. This might be the beginning of something new. They want to start charging you for the apps now. If you don't use them, they want to. You won't be able to have it or something. That they trying to make it when they can charge you uh, for the apps. Oh, okay. Everything automatically syncs. Okay, that's good. Yeah. But the one laptop I had did it all the way back to 2005. So um, I had just stopped using it when I added it up to my phone, and then after they did what they did with theirs, I just went back to using that laptop. I mean that tablet rather. Oh, now, okay, okay, that's good. Alrighty. Anybody got anything else they might want to add? If not, I'm gonna call it a night. Anybody got anything else they want to add? All right, family. I think that's it. So appreciate everybody's time and support. So play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.